Virtus Investment Partners, one-stop access to an array of elite boutique managers offering innovative investment solutions. To help investors chart a course in fixed income investing during times of historically low interest rates, Virtus Investment Partners offers 5 respected multi-sector fixed income mutual funds and 5 sector-specific dedicated strategy funds, including the Virtus Senior Floating Rate Fund. We recently sat down with Frank Ossino, bank loan sector head at Newfleet, who has been evaluating loan credits for 2 decades. Ossino explained how floating rate loans can be an attractive part of a diversified fixed income portfolio.
Loans are useful because they're very different than just about any other fixed income asset class. The first is that their interest rate floats. It moves up and down with rates. The rest of the fixed income market is just that. They're fixed, treasuries plus a spread. And so effectively, because of that, durations are very low in the loan market. We reset roughly every 90 days. The second major characteristic is they're senior night of payment and they're secured by all assets of the borrower. And so because of that collateral, in situations where we might have a default, no one gets paid until we get all our money back. We are at the top of the company's capital structure. Because of those 2 major characteristics, the correlation between loans and other traditional fixed income asset classes is very low. They're useful because they act in a different manner than everything else within fixed income. LIBOR floors were developed right out of the credit crisis. The banks devised this concept as an incentive for investors to start lending again. And the concept works like this. With LIBOR at 25 basis points, for this example, we would typically get LIBOR plus a credit spread for an all-in rate. The banks said, how about we provide you with a floor on LIBOR, 100 basis points in this example, not a cap, but a floor, plus the credit spread. You will receive the floor plus the spread while LIBOR is below the floor. As soon as LIBOR goes above the floor and floats again, you receive actual LIBOR plus the credit spread. Rather than getting 25 basis points plus a spread, today's bank loan investors have been receiving the floor, 100 basis points in this example, plus the credit spread. In a yield-starved environment, this helps make bank loans an asset class that deserves attention. Newfleet's investment process as it regards to loans really starts with a macro view leveraging the multi-sector expertise here. Specific to loans, we start with our opportunity set, which is roughly 1,500 issuers. From there are some industries that we tend to shy away from, whether it's project finance or fashion apparel or retail. We spend a lot of time on the business. Are they best in class? Do they have a competitive advantage? What does leverage look like? Credit statistics. We then finally get down to what is the company worth? Specifically, what are they worth in a downside scenario? We want to hone in on a company's value relative to the loan size. Our analysts put this all in written form. We have formal credit reviews, and if the loan is appropriate, it will make the portfolio. We also own non-loan assets, namely high yield. We don't look to high yield for total return opportunities. We look for high yield because it's a security and we can sell a bond and get our money back in a day or 2. Newfleet's investment philosophy is really born out of the asymmetry created in the loan market. We look for best-in-class companies and we look for companies that generate steady free cash flow. And we also look for larger liquid situations because we're active. So through core credit as well as active portfolio management, we feel we can create a broad portfolio that is in line with the dynamic within the loan market. Loans are effectively privates, they're not securities, and we recognize that investors can't get exposure to the loan asset class themselves. And so what I want to do is I want to give our clients broad exposure to the space. An investor needs to make two decisions when investing in the loan market. Why loans? And who do I partner with in making that investment? When investing in loans, we're looking for the rate hedge, which hedges against interest rates, the collateral, which provides thoughtful credit risk, low correlation to other fixed income asset classes, and then finally income. After we make that decision, who do we partner with? Does my manager have experience? The average tenure of our portfolio managers in loans is near 19 years. It's a very nuanced asset class, and that is incredibly important. An investor also needs to think about the size of the funds, the ability for a manager to express his or her view. Because of our capacity and our size, we can easily put on or take off positions that will have a meaningful impact on the fund. By combining these advantages, we've been able to deliver strong, sustainable income as well as performance to investors in the Virtus Senior Floating Rate Fund.
Newfleet Asset Management, charting a course in complex markets through its flagship multi-sector fixed income funds and its dedicated sector strategies, including the Virtus Senior Floating Rate Fund, a suite of mutual funds from Virtus Investment Partners, providing one-stop access to an array of elite boutique managers offering innovative investment solutions.